We have some time for question, about 10 minutes. So, if you have some questions, yes?
Question from Tom. What happened with the ideas of Fröbel in Estonia?
Excuse me.
What happened with the ideas of Fröbel in Estonia? Because in the Netherlands, Fröbel's ideas were very widespread and
Actually, Estonia was included as well.
sorry?
Excuse, I can't understand, so
She doesn't understand what you are saying, sir.
English.
Thank you for your lecture. Can you tell me what happened with Fröbel's ideas in Estonia?
In Estonia?
Yes.
In Deutsch?
Auf Deutsch ist auch gut, ja.
Also, Estland, Finnland, unser, Schweden, Norwegen, Latvia, Litauen, wir sind alle auf Fröbelpädagogik.
Okay.
Ja, und, aber am Anfang, am 20. Jahr besonders, es kam Montessori-Pädagogik. Und Fröbel, leider junge Kindergärtnerinnen lernen in heutigen Tag in unseren Universitäten diese historisches Fragen und so. Es ist so klein, dass sie wissen nicht besonders Ideas, Fröbel und so weiter.
Danke.
Ja.
Ja.
Any other?
Question for colleague. In your research, did you meet a connection, a particular connection with a particular scholarship, a particular intellectual man, Italian intellectual, for changes in the publishing of textbook? Before you said that Linda wrote a textbook for Italian school, or for Italian schools in 1879. There were an edition for normal school, for normal Italian school, wrote from Gustav Linder. And which is did you find a connection with the Italian publisher, Italian writer for textbooks with Linder, or is it difficult to find some connection with it? Because, for example, the Italian edition published in 1879 was published from a Venice publisher. So I asked if there is some authors or some teacher that know the pedagogists Italian, but it's difficult to find this connection. But it's interesting. Sorry for my English, but I'm tired.
My English is also not
Well, but no, I didn't find no connection. I can imagine that Lindner's textbooks was so good written, so understandable for students that they translate his textbooks in different languages, and one of them was also the Italian. What was the how does it happen and so on? I don't know.
Thank you. Someone else?
Yeah.
Thank you for this August symposium where we are learning from among ourselves and from countries across borders. Linda, you said that when he died, there was no serious kind of attention paid to him and all the rest of it, despite all the work he has done. Well, it is not everybody that a society will appreciate after one's death. It's especially when he or she is or was not a politician. Because these days, no matter how many volumes of work you have done or you have written, if you are not associated with the political power or the political development of your country, after such persons might have died, nothing may be realized after him, except those who have seriously published ideas, literature, encyclopedia, things that will never perish. But as far as we see Linda, there wasn't any serious impact after his death. I want to ask you, sir, what was contributed to this issue? Why was he not celebrated after his death?
Well, the point of my contribution is that about Lindner is almost nothing written in Slovenia, in Slovenian language, but he lived here for 16 years and he wrote here the most important text of his life. In Czech Republic, I know there are books about Lindner, and Lindner is one of the most important pedagogues of Czech nation. I'm sure.
Yes. There are
so and he's very famous and so on. The point of my contribution was he is not known enough in Slovenia. He's not known enough about importance of his living in Slovenia, and that we had a person who was on top of pedagogical thought in this period, much over that what other teachers in Slovenia in that period know about pedagogy.
Thank you. I must say that Czech historian paid attention to Lindner from 19th century. I taught in the morning about Josef Klika. It was a pupil of Gustav Adolf Lindner, and he also wrote some articles about him, and some books also in Czech are published, some monographical studies, and so So, if anybody have another question, if not, we must finish this last session and go to the castle.